Okay, I just want to explain. This is the article that I had at the very beginning of the report. I wanted to save it to the end because now you'll understand exactly why everything's going on right now and why they're trying to cover it up and hide it from us. So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to show you these maps again. This came out of the Daily Mail on March 24th, 2015. The 12,400-mile superhighway from Britain to America, plans proposed for very ambitious road across Russia. Trans-Eurasian Belt development would span half globe circumference, would link western edge of Russia to the Bering Strait and then Alaska. Joining road networks in Europe and Asia would link the UK to the United States. Russian Academy of Science put forward plan to President Vladimir Putin. Current longest road in the world is the Australian Highway 1 at 9,000 miles. Britain could be linked with America by road as part of an ambitious project to create the world's longest superhighway spanning half the circumference of the globe. Proposals have been put forward to build the mega route stretching about 12,400 miles from the western edge of Russia to the Bering Strait, where the country nudges Alaska. Linking into existing road networks in Europe and Asia, for the first time it would allow travelers a proper highway to drive all the way from the UK to the United States. A Trans-Siberian rail link, as well as oil and gas pipes, would run alongside the highway, and plans have been mooted already for a rail tunnel connecting the far-flung Russian region of Chukotka, where football tycoon Roman Abramovich once served as governor, and Alaska. While roads exist across much of Russia, some are of dismal quality, especially in the east of the country. Among these is the notorious Road of Bones built by Stalin's political prisoners. The new scheme is seen as a very way of turning Russia into a global transportation hub, a bridge between Europe, Asia, and North America, so revitalizing the Russian economy and attracting new tourism. Vladimir Fortov, the head of the Russian Academy of Science, recently put forward the unaccosted plan, dubbed the Trans-Eurasian Belt Development, to President Vladimir Putin. The project is very ambitious and expensive, but it will solve many problems in the development of the vast region, he said, according to the Siberian Times. The current longest continuous road in the world is found in Australia, where Highway 1 runs around the entire country and spans some 9,000 miles. In Russia, the Trans-Siberian Highway network is more than 6,800 miles long, meaning the new road would become the biggest and longest ever built, with additional sections in the west and east. Plans for the Trans-Eurasian Belt development have been presented to President Vladimir Putin, left, by Vladimir Fortov, the head of the Russian Academy of Science, on the right. It is yet uncosted. The notorious Road of Bones, R594, Colonial Highway, named because the skeletons of those who died during the construction were used in its foundations. Plans for the TEPR were unveiled by the head of the Russian Railways, Vladimir Yakunin, who has been hit by Western sanctions over Ukraine, at a meeting of the Russian Academy of Science. Using tunnels or ferries from England, the continent, and Russia to the U.S., a driver could use the highway to travel from Britain to the U.S. for the first time. Its development is viewed as a powerful and versatile corridor that would allow massive investment and the construction of pipelines for oil and gas, the laying of facilities for electricity and water supplies, and the opportunity for new cities to be created. The team behind the project say they estimate it will require trillions of dollars, but insist its economic benefits would far outweigh any cost. What is unclear is how the cash-strapped Russia could afford it. Giving a presentation on the scheme, Yakunin, a close friend of Putin, described it as an interstate, inter-civilization project. He also said it would lead to Russia becoming the new world center for the creation and development of high-tech industries because of its central position in the new global transportation network. 5 years ago, Vladimir Putin traveled along some of the existing roads in the Russian Far East as part of a tour to meet voters before the presidential elections. Behind the wheel of the yellow Lada, he drove 2,000 kilometers across Siberia in a stunt intended to boost his ratings as the Russian car industry. But it backfired when he discovered much of the route was in a bad state of repair and his car was photographed on the back of a tow truck. The R504 Coloma Highway, better known as the Road of Bones, after the skeletons of those who died in its construction were used in its foundations. It is the only main road through the remotest parts of the Russian Far East. Connecting Magadan with the town of Nizhny Besika, much of the route is unmaintained and about 200 kilometers is completely abandoned and a challenge even for motorists in 4x4 vehicles. The rail network in Siberia was recently extended with the construction of a new line to a station across the Lena River from Russia's diamond capital, Yakutsk. I can't say some of these words. I apologize. Potentially, this line could be extended further east to Magadan and the northern Pacific. Okay, so now that we've went over this, and you pretty much know what the North American Union is, we went over that through this report. So we're going to go with the maps here. And the one you're looking at right there is going to be the UK to Alaska. Okay. Then you come over here, but you've seen this map already in the report. You're going to have the North American Union, North American Super Corridor. So you're going to have, it's going to run from the UK to Alaska, and then in the United States, it's going to run from Mexico to Canada. So basically, they're going to do to us what they did to the EU. They're going to combine Mexico with the United States and Canada, which means they will be getting rid of our sovereignty. This is why everywhere we are seeing everyone's rights and laws being violated right now. Now I'm going to move over here to the Chisholm Trail. Right now, the land around this trail is being taken. And the government is telling these people that they're going to take it for a park. For an historical park. Now, if you look at this map, okay, this is going to be a 10-lane highway. Alright? It runs the same path as the Chisholm Trail. Okay? The very same. So, and then you have this down here where they're going to be having this Jade Helm 15 drill. They were calling Utah and Texas hostile. That means they're going to be going in And they're going to be around I-35 because I looked at all the places that they're going to, and they're surrounding I-35. They surround Austin, and they surround Dallas. So I just find it strange that they're going to be doing this. I mean, I haven't hardly ever seen even our National Guard really come out of the woodwork and come into the cities and come around to people's towns and stuff like that. And that's our National Guard. But you're going to have special operations. You're going to have Marines. You're going to have Green Berets, Navy SEALs for 8 weeks. Yeah, no. So, I mean, all this stuff has been talked about. I mean, it hasn't been brought up again since, like I said, 5 years ago. They were really talking about it between 2008 and 2010, and then it kind of died down, and now it's coming back up again. And it's just really strange, that I was looking, I saw this map in a video, this North American Union. I mean, it's not like it was the first time I heard it, but I said, man, that sure does look like it takes the same path as the Chisholm Trail. And right now, the government wants to take the private property of these people that's had it in their family since the 1800s. And they're telling these people that they want to put it in a historical park, or it's for like climate reasons or something like that. What do you think it's going to do? What do you think is going to happen to the climate when they go through there and put a 10-lane highway in there? They're lying to these people. And by now, you guys should already understand that. I mean, by all the information that has been put forth in this report. There's so much more that we could put in this, but we didn't want to make it too long. So, if you want more information, look me up. Jessica Lamb on Facebook. I've got the 3%er flag behind me. We need as many people as we can get to get the truth out about this. We need help. We need more people speaking out. We need more people in front of the camera. Because every day it's getting worse. And the tyranny is running rampant. And I don't care how asleep you are, it's all over the news, it's all over Facebook. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. This is not something, that you can just say, oh, well, nothing's going to happen. It's already happening. I mean, if you believe you're an American and no matter what party you're affiliated with or what you believe, if you want to keep the sovereignty of the United States and you want to be free, then you'll speak up. You will research this information. You will start realizing what is going on, and you will start sharing that information and preparing for what's coming.